We got to make sure it's working on the OBS. We got to make sure it's working on this OBS. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, 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 yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session, guys. Let's get some of this coffee real quick in the system. So yes, I was able to look at the just real quick. I was able to look at my account on um, Twitch. Seems to be everything seems to be in order. I was going to work on trying to put that up. I've got some things, some regulation. I've got some uh, setting things I got to figure out in the OBS before I stream live on Twitch as well as on YouTube and on other platforms to do things cross-platformationally. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm going to work on it a little bit this week. As I said, my goal this week is to go live on Twitch as well as streaming on YouTube at the same time. So we'll see how that works. It's going to take me a little bit more time because I do have an exam this week. An exam because I have to get a driver's license here in Europe, which I don't have one. So I've got to take a test later on this week. So I've been studying for that as well. So some of the reasons why I can't get onto this stuff is immediately is because I am working on 15, 16, 17 different things at the same time. I just try to organize myself in a way that I can do it, and I've tried to put things in place that I can. So that's why some of these things are moving. When they move a little bit more slowly than what other people would be able to do if they were only focused on one thing at a time. But anyway, that's not an excuse. I'm just explaining what's happening. So thank you guys for joining this session. I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for your time and your energy and for being here every single day with me. For those of you who don't know, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and I'm going to get on with my spiel. In case you don't know what this channel is about four things, and the first two things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into two parts. The first part is the practice session. The second part is the improvisational session. The practice session is all about me practicing and about you practicing with me and us practicing together. It's about us getting better as a collective as guitar players. It will include warm-ups, scales, chords and voicings. It will include also different chord progressions, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as chords, as well as licks of the week, and cover songs that we'll be working on. Obviously, we're still working on the ABC Polyphia Whiff. That's the one I want to get done. I'm going to stop doing that on the live stream shortly, like at the beginning of September. I'm going to stop doing that particular one on the live stream, but I will continue to focus on it, and I will be posting videos about my progress on it regularly. Well, every Sunday, hopefully that's the goal. What was the second thing I was going to say? Oh, obviously, all these things are in service to me getting from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and then on to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing to do the second thing, which is about doing the improvisational music. Now, on the live stream, the improvisational session will just be me improving. It is my hope that you will be able to use the backing tracks that I have in the description of, or in the videos or in my playlist section, that you will use them, and that you will record yourself improving. And that hopefully when you feel comfortable enough, you will post them to YouTube. You will share the links with me and also allow me to share them on a session. It's my hope that we will be able to talk about, we will spend a session where we talk about, not one session in particular, but maybe we'll do like a session thing where just that particular session, we just talk about how you attack the fretboard in the improvisational section, how I've attacked the fretboard, showing videos of both, and what we can do together as a collective to get from the intermediate, obviously, to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing, and every step in between. Now, both of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. And again, I understand that people, that it hasn't happened yet. I haven't posted anything yet, but this whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. Logic Pro X is just my digital audio workstation of choice, and so I'm just putting out as much music as I possibly can, music that's going to help me get better, and music that's going to help me grow as an independent writer slash artist slash singer slash songwriter slash guitar player slash whatever it is that you want to point, whatever you hear afterwards and whatever you want to add to that. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my skills as a guitar player, my understanding of the fretboard, and creating the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X, obviously creating synthesizer-driven sounds, using bass and all those things, and my techniques of mixing and mastering to create the best music I possibly can. Now, 100% of the music I'll be putting out there will be music that will be geared towards me getting better, okay? 90% of the stuff I'm putting out there will be for my own personal projects, and the other 10% will be split into music I'm creating for other individual artists who ask for new music, who want different stuff, or they want to pick out stuff that I've already posted. That's also a possibility too. And the other part, it will be music that I'll be creating for people who work in short films. So I'll be working on movie scores, which is cool for me because it's a very different creative process. It's a different mixing process. It's a different mastering process, and it helps me get better overall. And lastly, the whole channel basically, when people don't watch the live stream, or when I don't get as many people on the live stream, or when I don't get people commenting on the live stream turns into, for me, as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, or helpful, or important, or cool, or you know people who want to get involved or want to join the stream, by all means, let them know about what we're trying to do here. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and help me out in the freest way possible. The first free way possible. The second thing I have to ask people to do is just as a direct result of this channel not making any money, because I'm not with the YouTube partnership program, nor am I with the Amazon affiliate program at the moment. So I ask people if they can, and if you'd like to donate to my Ko-fi account. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as $1 to the account if you choose to do so. Again, that's not something you have to do, but if you'd like to do that, it is very helpful to the account. We had an individual named Groovy Chew who donated a month ago, a couple bucks a few months ago, and I was very, very happy because he's became part of my YouTube journey because of, he's the first person who's ever donated to the channel. And I was really, really happy about it because it's just, incredible to get people who are just, trying to help other people out, trying to get their businesses off the ground, especially when it comes to the internet community. It feels like a really cool thing. The second part of that is basically, if you don't want to give money directly to the channel, you can get involved in the cryptocurrency space, because I do have 4 cryptocurrency centralized exchange platforms on which I am currently trading. And as I tell everybody, obviously this channel isn't about cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I very much enjoy trading cryptocurrency. I do it every day. I did it earlier today. Okay. I like to have my finances in my hands. I like to make my investments in my responsibility, and I don't want that to be anybody else's. But that's a personal thing. But if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, what I would recommend is using any of the platforms that I have. If you would like to do it by yourself, I only spend between $25 and $50 a month. But in the event that you decide that you want to get involved in these cryptocurrency spaces and you use my referral links to do so, here's how it helps out with the account. You sign up with my referral link. You spend $50 or more and you make X amount of transactions. They will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of which you get if you sign up by yourself. What do I mean by that? Sometimes they'll offer you $20 cash back. Sometimes it'll be $30 cash back. Sometimes it'll be $100 off trading fees. But whatever it is they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the channel, that's how it helps out. But again, signing up using my referral links does not mean that you're required to purchase anything. It just means that you can sign up, you can do more things and navigate the websites a little bit more to understand what it is you want to get into, and then you can probably watch some YouTube videos on how to make your first trades, or understand. You actually can get with the if you use Binance, you can use what they have, the Binance Academy, and Binance Academy will teach you everything you need to know about making your first couple of trades. It'll teach you about different products, things of that nature, their product earns, their learn and earn programs, all these different things. So I always recommend everyone to get started on Binance, because it's just, for me, it's the best website, and it also happens to be one of the #1 websites, but I trade on Binance religiously. With that being said, guys, I'll say frequently, I don't want to use that other term. What was I going to say? So yeah, if you want to help out with the channel in an indirect way, that's how it helps out. When I say indirect, I mean it's because you wouldn't be offering money, it would be the platforms offering money. Like I said before, I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform. Last year, I bought a G1X Zoom multi-effects processing pedal for my guitar. I've shown it a million times. If you want to get involved, that's a great way to help. Lastly, the freest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is just to subscribe to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram outside of YouTube. Subscribing to me across all those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. I've had some issues with some phasing, and when I say phasing, I've had some issues, really annoying issues when it comes to, like, it's it's like echoing, but echoing not in like a good way, not in like a kind of a way that I would want it to, like for an effect. It's just, really, it's been sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's been weird. So I don't know what's been going on with all that. But again, I'm just working through some things here. Hopefully I can get these things figured out as quickly as possible. That's why I've got my, what do you call it? I've got another thing open right now because I'm trying to check out all the different things that are happening, all the things that are happening with my account. And I had an accidental situation where it kind of closed down out of nowhere the other day. So I keep my account open on another screen on my phone specifically because I just want to make sure that things are working appropriately. So again, it also shows me little delays and things of that nature. So with that being said, guys, we're going to get started here today. I just wanted to apologize for that. But again, if there are any issues regarding the sound, I ask that you just please let me know in the comment section. Today we will also be we're switching chords today, we're switching scales today, and we're adding a different song from Meloday's music. So not Meloday's music, from Antonio Vizzetto, and I will be adding the Meloday's music song shortly. This is what it's going to look up. So I'm going to add my Ko-fi account here real quick so that people have it. It'll be in the chat section of the video so that if anybody decides that they would like to contribute to the channel, you can do so just by clicking on it. Copy this, and then I will also copy in the, let me just say, here it is. Here is a link to my Ko-fi. Should you decide to okay, and then afterwards here are I don't know if you guys saw this the other day, but there was a what would you say? There was an individual I was looking at, not individual, I was looking up on the site the difference between a lick and a riff, and those are two different things. I've used them both interchangeably, but I'm going to try to go out of my way to make sure that when I do use the term lick or riff, that I'm using them in the correct sense. So let me, no, that's not what I wanted at all. Let me click, and I got to reload this page because I accidentally copied and pasted the wrong thing into that link. What I should have done was I should have clicked on the three dots so that I could, here we go. Is it going to play? Yeah, probably is. It is. Hit that pause button right there. We're going to click on this, copy link, and paste it into the video. There we go, guys. We're going to get this going here in a second. We're going to get here in a second. My bad. My bad, shots. My bad, shots. Click on this, paste that. Now you have the licks of the week, so if you guys want to check those out beforehand, hunnits to everybody that's here right now. Hunnits, hunnits, hunnits. Thank you guys so much for joining the channel. If you can, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. It does help me with placement on the algorithm, so that's very helpful to me if you'd like to. We're going to get started here today, guys, with the warm-ups. I should be changing the warm-ups a little bit next week just to add a little variety into it, just because I want people to stay consistent. I want people to be able to see what I'm doing with warm-ups, and I have said this before, and I will say it again. Oh, shit, I fucking actually accidentally closed out of the metronome page. I'm going to change things periodically, and the reason why I don't change them is because I want people to follow along back at home. And it's hard to do that when you continuously change exercises. But what I am going to do is I am going to create a PDF file on all the exercises that we've done, and I'm going to add to it progressively over the months and the years, so that way at a certain point we'll have a booklet so where people can just follow along and watch these exercises and work on them when they are not here. We're just doing them online. It just gives you extra motivation to do that. Now, I'm not going to add all the exercises. I'll add most of them, the ones that I'll send to you, because that way I can get people to come to the stream. But it's my hope to try to kind of give this thing away. I don't want to say necessarily for free, but at the same time, like a donation kind of situation, where if you make a donation, well, I guess it's not really giving them away for free either. Anyway, it doesn't matter. In order to help sustain the channel, I'm looking for other outlets to try to make sure I can monetize this thing, but monetize it in a way that's not going to make people break their accounts. Again, the goal of this channel, or the goal at least of the live stream section of this channel, is to make this as free for me as I'm already trying to make for you as possible, because I don't want people to pay to practice. I want people to be here on practice because they want to be here. You know what I mean? So let's get to that right away. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Or as they said, what's his name? Scoochie Boochie. Let's go, let's go, let's go. which is the same thing. Anyway, 70 beats per minute. We're starting with the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret. No, not from the 1st to the 16th fret, just in the beginning. Not bad. Okay. Sound pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot to say these next couple of things real quick. Put this on pause. We're going to 100 beats per minute. We're going to do the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. But before then, I just wanted to make things clear. 3 things. Number 1, I do curse on this channel. I don't do it on purpose, but you will hear me say things like shit and fuck, especially when I'm frustrated. And I just want people to know that ahead of time. I don't want there to be any confusion. I don't say it with any malice in my heart towards anybody in particular. But most of the people that I work with, most musicians, they do curse. Some of the people that I do recommend also curse, okay? And I just want people to know that if that's an actual obstacle to you trying to watch the channel, this may not be the channel for you, which is unfortunate for me to say out loud, but at the same time, I prefer to have people here that aren't going to be, that won't be totally in an uproar because I do curse. I just want people to know that ahead of time. It's just easier. The second thing is that, let's see, I'm doing cursing. I got 2 more things to say too. Oh yeah, I don't take requests. This channel isn't about taking requests. There's nothing wrong with people or channels that do those things, but this channel, I don't see the point of doing that with the live stream session. If people want to make recommendations for cover songs that they'd like me to play that I'll post later, that's one thing. But requests on the channel for donation purposes, I don't see the point of that right now. Now again, that's not to say I won't change my mind later. I'm just saying as of right now, today, August 25th, 2025, today, in this moment, at whatever hour it is, I don't see the purpose of it at this point. That could change later. But shout out to all the other people who do that. It's just not what I'm trying to make this channel about. And lastly, yeah, if you have any questions, please, if you could, wait to the very end. I do have to toggle back between 2 to 3 different screens, especially when the year starts. I'm just going to let people know that in the beginning because it's going to be very difficult for me to get to that point to be able to conversate with people in real time. It's just really hard to do already. If you haven't done so already, I just ask if you could go ahead and like and comment on the video. It's very helpful to me. It's helpful to the channel. And thank you guys for joining me. Let's get right to it. 100 beats per minute. Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. Let's go. Now we're going to do the alternate chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret. at, I don't know why I did that, my bad. There we go. Ooh, got scared. I almost closed out of my OBS by accident. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it. Why this isn't working the way that I wanted it to. There we go. Just a little skippity doodah. Now we're going to go right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here, up right now, okay? Turn up the volume so that way people can hear, because tapping is lower, and especially when I don't have any distortion on this. Let's go. Alright guys, now we're going to hit the, not hit the pause button. I'm going to go right into the metronome here. We're going to take the tempo down to 90 beats per, to 80 beats per minute, not 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, and 100 beats per minute. We're going to work on the, I'll turn this volume down to, work on the, tapping. Economy picking, that's what I want to say. We're working on the economy picking exercise. You guys know what it is. For those of you who have not seen it before, I'm going to go over that again really briefly. It's very simple. Economy picking is basically when an individual or when a guitar player is alternating between alternate picking and tapping to have this sort of effect. So it's kind of a percussive sound. So basically what we're doing is we're downstroking and in the 80 beats per minute, and then we're gonna play these like triplets. So it's da 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 1 E 2 E 3 E 4 E and obviously that will speed up based on the tempo or slow down based on the tempo. But we're going to 80 from 80 to 90 from 90 to 100. Okay. So we're gonna start with our index finger and our ring finger, and it's gonna sound like this. Then we're gonna move up 1 fret and go back down. Then we're going to go back down the fretboard in this direction. Do it again. Go back up again. Then once we finish with that, then we're going to go right into the, we're going to do the same thing, but with our index finger and our ring finger. So it's going to sound like this. Move up a fret and do the same thing. Then afterwards, we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to do that with the index finger and the pinky finger. Move up 1 fret and do the same thing, go back down. picking hand will only be making downstrokes. The fretting hand will fret the index finger and the index finger and the ring finger, the index finger and the middle finger, index finger and the pinky finger by tapping. That's all that is, okay? So we're gonna do it at 80 beats per minute first, then 90 beats per minute, and then 100 beats per minute, okay? Ready? Let's go. Beats per minute, same exercise, guys. Let's get it going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go at 90 beats per minute, guys, and then I got to take a short break. Let's go. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm going to turn off this metronome. If you could just give me about 5 minutes here, not even 5 minutes, about 2 minutes. I apparently drank a little bit too much coffee this morning and I have to run to the restroom. So if you could just give me a second here, I apologize for the, I apologize, you know, give me a second here. Be in 2 minutes. Give me a second here, guys. I apologize for that. I'm just gonna put this over the screen. I don't really need to put this over the screen, but it's just, you know, weird when people aren't doing it. And I'm gonna do this, and then after I put this on the screen, I'm gonna make sure that it just stays. And then after it stays, I'm going to put the OBS on mute. I'm muting it, guys, right now. I'll be back in about 2 minutes, okay? I'm sorry. Alright, I'm back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry for that. It happens. I just had to run to the restroom really quickly. It does happen. You know, I'm a human being. So I apologize for that. Now that we're back on the session, I see that the volume is unmuted. I just need to say, okay, I'm back. Back, baby. We're back. I'm back. Not we. I don't know why I say we a lot. There we go. All right, now that we finished that exercise, we can go right into the chords, or the scales. So the scales and chords we're doing this week, guys, we know what they are, okay? The scales that we're doing this week, and as an idiot yesterday, and I'm glad I didn't start streaming on Twitch today, because that would have been super embarrassing. Yesterday, I jumped from F, because we did E and F, and then I went from F sharp, I said F sharp, A flat, and A major scale this week. That's not right at all. Okay, we're doing the F sharp G flat scale and the G scale this week. My brain totally skipped the G. Unbelievable. So that's what we're doing this week. I apologize for making that little mistake yesterday. We're going to get started with the G major scale today. So I'm going to show you what that looks like using my Guitar Grimoire Book of Truth and Might so that people can see it. Because again, we're going to be doing this through the month of September. I don't know if we're going to do this for 2 or 3 weeks. I have to check out whatever my schedule is going to be like, because a lot of this stuff has to be based on whether or not I can make it a reality or not, okay? I backtrack a lot of times, and my goal, at least with this channel, is to try to backtrack a little less every single day, meaning like I'm not telling people the wrong information so that they can be caught up with what we're doing on the channel. So anyway, here this is. This is what we're doing this week. Okay, I hope that you can see that. All right, we're doing the second one, the F sharp G flat major scale, followed by the G major scale. Okay, again, once I get this posted next week, once I get this posted or scanned, then we will be able to work on this without me having to hold up these books. Okay, so we're right with the first scale. We're doing the G major scale, like I said, or F sharp G flat major scale, and then we're going to follow that up with the G major scale, and then we're doing the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scales this week, as well as the G minor pentatonic scales. I don't know why they're so hard for me to remember that. Anyway, let's get right to it. We're starting with the F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. So obviously, I got to turn on the metronome. Unbelievable. Obviously, the pentatonic scales, we're going to take them down under. Waiting for that. We're going to do them at 100 beats per minute. We're taking them down 5 beats per minute because I'm not as familiar. The reality is I'm just not as good with the pentatonic scales as I am the majors and minors, or the modes of the majors and minors. Because if you know the major and minor scales, you know all the modes. You know, like you may not know them like by name, but you know them. Okay, that's music theory for you. All right, let's get right to it. Toggle back to the screen and didn't even hit play. Let's go. I'm bad, shotties. Again, if you're having any issues with the volume, please don't hesitate to let me know. Okay? If you have a second, it would be really helpful if you could like the videos. You know, it helps out with the algorithm. Anyway, let's go, guys. Let's get going. Major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. F major scale, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, fourth position, my bad. F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Oh man, what's going on, buddy? You good today? In case you weren't here before, I don't know how much of this stuff you've heard. I just saw that you've made it to the live stream. We're working on the F sharp, G flat major scales. We're doing the F sharp, G flat major scales followed by the G major scales, and we're doing their minor pentatonic equivalents today. You're the best, man. Number one. Just shout out to Wickfoot for the 100s, dog. Get the 100s. My guy. You're the best. In any case, man, I'm gonna keep getting working on some of this stuff. I got started a little bit later today than was anticipated because of I don't know why this is important for me to tell people, but I'm working on a driver's test, so I've been studying for that, and I'm trying to do this at the same time. I've got to get my European license so I can drive. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Outside of this, doesn't matter. Let me see. Fifth position. Fifth position. F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. That's hilarious, man. Yeah. So I've had a license for years, but I haven't had one in Europe, so I haven't been able to drive, but I haven't really needed to. So this is sixth position. F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F sharp, G flat major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the G major chords. As again, I said yesterday we were going to do the F sharp and then F sharp, A flat major chords, but my brain totally skipped G. So for those of you who were there for that, excuse me for that mental error. I apologize. That is not what I meant. I totally skipped over G, which is not okay. So anyway, coffee. Let's get right into the G major scale. All right. The reason I'm able to get through these without really looking at the book is once you have the shapes memorized, you can basically figure them out, like wherever they are on the chord. And I'd love to explain that. I'd like to spend a session like talking about that, but these sessions, because we're practicing, this doesn't really make sense for me to do that right now. But if you have any questions as to what it is, how to understand that, I can show you. I do have the Guitar Grimoire book in front of me, so I can explain that even with the with a chart. All right. Second position of the G major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Third position, G major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position. Fourth position. Fourth position. F major scale, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. G major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Haven't done so already, if you could just like the videos, maybe subscribe to the channel. It's really helpful to the channel. If you guys could do that, that'd be awesome. If not, just continue joining me on practice. Sixth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Finally, the eighth position or the octave position of the F major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. now we're going to get right into the bottom, right into the, oh man, I can't send other emojis. I'm going to give this kid the champion. This one is the championship one. Love these. Anyway, what was I going to say? We're going to get right into the pentatonics. We're going to take the tempo down to 100 beats per minute. Dio Nanda. I swear, I'm not that weird. And then I'm just going to go ahead and show you these chords. These ones, for some reason, they wrote them in this book horizontally as opposed to vertically. So we're the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scales followed by the G minor pentatonic scale. So these are the ones that we're going to do first. They're at the top left. And then the other ones will be at the bottom right. Okay, those are the chords that we're going to go, or the scales that we're going to do. Okay, see if I can get these closer. So people can see them. All right, and now, yep, I have them in my mind, my big brain. Oh, would you look at that? I have the G1X processing pedal manual as my bookmark for this book because I use them both together. Isn't that strange? It's not really strange. It's actually very, very common because I have my G1X pedal right behind me. First position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Why turn this off? Here we go with this. Here we go. Second position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Guys, let's go. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. The sixth position, or the octave position of the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Now we're going to get right into the G minor pentatonic scale, guys. Then we finish with the scales. And then we're going to play Find the Note. And you guessed it, today we're going to do the G note because we don't do sharps and flats, at least not until next year. So we're only doing natural notes, in case you have forgotten. Let's go. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, guys. Let's go. Finally, the third position of the octave position, sixth position of the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. So now we get to turn off the metronome, play the fun game called Find the Note. Alright, Find the Note. We're doing the G note this week. For those of you who don't know, we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. We will always be in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E for these practice sessions unless otherwise stated. Again, I don't see the point in doing this. I don't see the point in changing tuning. Standard tuning is just fine, okay? Those of you who don't know. If you haven't done so already, as I ask people a million times, you guys can go ahead and like the video. It's very easy process. It's very free. It's helpful to the channel. You can do that. So anyway, we're in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E. So E, A, D, G, B, E. So all we have to do is find the G. We know that the open string is E. We know that the F is on the third string, or the first fret. And then we know the G is on the third fret. So we know this is a G chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the G. So we know that the first G note that we come across is on the third fret of the E string. We know that if you add 12 to any of the number of the chords or any of the fret numbers that you know before the 12th fret. So if you know that the G is on the 3rd fret, if you add 12 to that number because it's below the 12th fret, then you will find its octave position above the 12th fret, which means it's 15. Again, the same thing applies to the top E string as well. And back to the bottom E string. We're at frets 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then when we go to the A string, I want to say that we're either at 9 and 21 or 10 and 22. 10 and 22. My instinct was right. We're at 10 and 22 on the A string. Now we're back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. We're back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then when we go to the B string, I know we're trying to find the G in the B string. So we were at 5 yesterday. So let's make it 7. Makes it 8. We'll say 8 and 20. My brain is on point today. My goodness, on point. Because I'm learning this shit with you guys today. You know, this is a new week. So we're at 8 and 20 on the B string. This crazy. My brain is getting this right today. Hell yeah. So we're back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. It's very rare when I get to pat myself on the shoulder for tap myself in the back for give myself a pat on the back for getting things right. We're back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. It's fine. I live alone. It's all good. I swear I'm not weird. That's 10 and 22 on the A string. Then when we go to the D string, I'm going to say we're 5 and 17. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am on fucking point today. I am on point. Yeah. Again, if you add 12 to the number 5, you get 17. You subtract 17 from 12 or 12 from 17, and you get 5. If you have the note that you know the note above the 12th fret, if you know its fret number, you subtract 12 from it. If you know its fret below the 12th fret number, you add it. You add 12. It's that simple, guys. Basic math. Now we're going back to the A string, which puts us back at 10 and 22. Again, you add 10 to 22 or 10 to 12, you get 22. You subtract 12 from 22, and you get 10. It's very simple, guys. Then we're back to 3 and 15 on the E string. Then we're back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then we're back to 8 and 20 on the B string. On the G string, we're obviously open and 12. Because when we play an open string, we consider the open string to be 0. So if you add 12 to the 0, you get 12. Then I think we're at 5 and 17 on the D string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the bottom and the A string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the E string. Then we finish with now we're going to do the G flat major chords followed by the G major chords, G minor chords, my bad. F sharp G flat major chords followed by the F sharp G flat minor chords. Then we're going to switch and we're going to go right into the G major chords followed by the G minor chords. Okay, I'm going to show those to you right here, right quick. And I'm going to have to show you guys these chords until the day that we're able to get these online. that I'm able to pull them out as PDFs, and then that way you guys can have them. I don't know if it's showing all of it or how this is working. This is why it's going to make it so much easier. These top ones are the bottom 4 string chords for the F sharp, G flat, and minor chords. And I will show the G major and G minor chords when we get to them. Again, this part of the session is the most boring part. There's nothing wrong with this part of the session. It's just the most repetitive. Understand that part of the process is just boneheaded repetition. I know that a lot of you understand that. Some of you are just like, this still sucks. There's no way around it. It sucks, guys. There's none of this. Doing this stuff is the least fun part. As I said, Joe Satriani said when he was talking about his childhood, he said when he was working and playing on guitar, before he went to school, he would practice guitar and do all of his practice shit. He'd spend an hour, hour and a half doing all his warm-ups and all his practices before he went to school, so that when he got home from school and finished his work or his homework, he was able to just get immediately into jamming with his friends or writing music and things of that nature. Because nobody wants to practice. It sucks. Getting to the next level, it fucking sucks, guys. There's no fun in it. But me building this channel is so that we can make it easier on one another, in the sense that we can make it easier for all of us to get better. So let's get right to it, guys. If you haven't done so already, as I've said before, it's very, very helpful if you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So we're gonna get right to this, guys. Here we go, right here. G. It's in here. Then I don't know why in here. In here. In here. In here. Let's go get it. Right here, guys. Here. Then here. Or here. Then here. Then here. Let's go one more again. To the inside chords that sound less than like this, right? Sure, okay. Again, and right here. They didn't use it in the example. And then right here. They did really bad editing in the 70s. Because these are major oversights. Again, I got this book for, you saw the price. The book is $3.95. Find a chord book that you can have at your house for $3.95 today. Then here. Then here. Let's go one more. And here. Right here. I'm not saying I'm better than the book. I'm saying the book, there were some oversights in this book. These are very easy mistakes to make if you're editing a book. As an editor, you just missed a couple of chords that I feel are important, but thankfully I have remembered a bunch of them, so we're not going to skip over them. We're going to do them, okay? Let's get right into the rhythm chords, which are affectionately also named bar chords, because you oftentimes bar them off. Or if you're playing the rhythm, it's easier because you're like, you know what I mean? You playing the rhythm with the drums. It's a percussive thing. And then let me see. I don't know why this one's getting really hard, because this one is like the sixth one. Oh, because the fourth one. Okay, so and then this is four. No, it's a six. Oh, because it's 3/4. Okay, so it's this. That's why. I've never seen that chord before in my life. So we're right here first. Yeah, we're starting with this one. And then they have this one, which is a very weird one. And then from there you go to here. And then we're here. Technically speaking. And then here. And then here. And then here. Let's go one more time. And then. And then from there, we're going to here. Remember, we're learning this shit together, guys. So I have a basic understanding. I have a bit more knowledge. Not much, okay? I'm just trying to get better. I'm trying to just get as good as you guys. I've seen the internet. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy good. And then right here. And then let's go one more time. And here. Here. This is a weird chord. I've not seen this before. And then here. Then here. Then here. Right here. And here. And here. And then. Right here. Then the bottom 4 string chords, guys, that sound something like this right here. And here. Then. Then right here. Let's go again. Minor chords, the G minor chords. It's going to take a little while today, guys, because we are just getting into these new ones. So, but that's okay. is. Okay, I got it. So we're here. Then we're here. Then here. Then here. Then here. Let's go again. Here. Go back down to here, and here, and here, and here. Let's go again, like and here, here, and it's mirror right here. Then right here, the last one. Then we're gonna go right back here. Then here. The inverse. Let's go to the inside chords. It sounds a little something like this right here, y'all. Again, we're with the F sharp flat minor chords. These are specifically the inside chords. Let's get right into the rhythm chords before I start noodling around my guitar aimlessly. We gotta do this. Oh no, we don't. Into the bottom 4 string chords, and then we're going to go right to the G major chords, okay? Thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you for fighting through the boredom of doing these exercises. They are not fun. We all know that, okay? So I'm appreciative of that, and if you haven't done so already, if you could like the channel or like the video, that's very helpful. You can subscribe, or both, you know. Both are extremely helpful. going to get right into the G major chords. Today's a learning day, so it's going to hurt the brain a little bit. It's going to hurt the fingies a little bit, but that's okay, guys. We're going to work right through this, okay? And I didn't show these chords before, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now so that way people can see it. With the G major chords. Let me see if that turned over to the left. There we go. Now to the right. Now to the down part. And then I'm going to show you the bottom, the inside chords and the rhythm chords to the G major chords, which are on the opposite side of the page. Yo, 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 yo. So y'all can see those are at the very, very top before we get to the diminished chords. You get it. Y'all smart. Smartest people on planet Earth. People that watch my channel. Duh. Obviously. You guys are smart. I, unfortunately, am not too smart. So, you know, I do my best, though. I do my best. Open chord. We're doing the G major chords. This is what it sounds like. Okay? This is what the other one sounds like. Didn't hear. So we'll do that one too. So then here, then here, then we're going to leave that pinky there. We'll do its mirror image right here. Take its mirror image, take the other side of the mirror image, and do this one with the pinky out, and right here. To get fancy with it, you can bar it off like this. Because that's how we use our big, juicy, beefy brains. We know how to do this. You know what's bad. Let's go right back again. Let's go right here. Right here, guys. We're adding that pinky. And from the pinky, we're going to just add these three fingers right here. My bad. Then we're going to go image. Then go back down. Mirror image, then go here. Take the pinky right here. And technically, now we're going to do the inside chords. I don't know why they want me to do this one, because this is. So technically, it's this. They just completely didn't put these in the book. I don't know why. Let's go again. Here. Let's go to the rhythm chords. It's on something like this, which is the one I did earlier. And here. Then. And technically technically speaking. Then here. And then. Chords that aren't that they didn't write for this section, but they're very applicable. Like this one, for instance. And right here. I get as long as they are at the 12th fret or below, or you have a finger at the 12th fret or below, maybe they don't want to write them, and I get that. But at the same time, if they're going to put when you're playing chords, most people won't play chords that are above the 12th fret. It just doesn't make sense because you can play them lower, below the 12th fret, and in different places on the fretboard and get the exact same whatever effect you're trying to get. But in this book in particular, they have completely eradicated certain chords that are at the 12th fret. That seems stupid to me, but again, that might just be the editor's choice, so I don't know. Bottom 4 string chords, let's go. See, this is another one, for example. This is at the 12th fret. I get if it was up here that you wouldn't want to start playing it, but this is at the 12th fret. And then here. Then here. I get it. That's what this one's for. G minor chords. We're almost done, guys, and then we get to the lick of the week. Again, it's a new one. If you haven't seen them before, the licks of the week are located in the chat. I should already go ahead and post. You know what? I'll post it afterwards. But they're already posted in the chat. I'll just put a reminder in there that the chords are there for your use. The licks of the week are there for your viewing pleasure. As I ask people a million times, if you could subscribe to their channels on Instagram as well, it is helpful to them. We want to promote people who help us get better. Okay, that's my thought on it. It helps them get better priority on their algorithms, and that they get more visibility, and that visibility allows them to get more sponsorship and more advertiser-driven revenue, and it's just helpful to them too. So anyway, anywho, we're doing the G minor chords, starting with the melody chords. That they don't want to play. Play it up there, but again, it doesn't make sense to really play chords above the 12th fret. That's just me personally, but yeah, so let's go back to the, what was the last one here? And then, what's the one before that? Oh. Right here. And here. Right here. There we go, we got it. I knew we were going to get something. Right here. And then here. Go back here. And here. And this is usually going down to here. Right here. Let's go one more time, guys. And here. Go back here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Let's go right with the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. These are the G minor chords. Inside chords, the G minor chords. That sound is that like this right here, okay? We're doing oh, what's this? Right here, where it stops, so right here. And right here. And here. And right here. Let's go again, like and here. And here. And here. String chords that sound like this, right here. I don't know why I didn't. I should open this page up a long time ago. I don't know why I should have been in the bed a long time ago. I know it. This one here specifically because they already have it fretted up here, but we're going to do it just because it's at the 12th fret. Right here. And this is the same thing as the top one. Then. Going back down. Then. Let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna put this one away. We're done with those today. We're gonna get right into the licks of the week. Again, the licks of the week are posted into the chat, so I'm just gonna remind people. Smiley face. Oh, it didn't turn into a smiley face. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Well, I'm gonna give myself the 100s. Give y'all the 100s. Get y'all likes. For those of you who have joined the channel, those of you who stayed with me the entire way, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. If you could go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel, it's very helpful to what I'm trying to build here. Again, I understand that people aren't going to be able to be here every day. It's an impossible, and it would be a ludicrous request on my part to ask you guys to make it here. But I guess if you do get here and you're able to even be here for only a few minutes, if you find anything that I'm doing worth your time, consider subscribing. But as well, if you know people that may want to benefit from this channel, have them subscribe. But at the very least, if you could just give me a thumbs up on all these videos, maybe send me a comment, let me know if I'm doing okay, maybe the sound quality, talk to me about that. That'd be great, guys. I appreciate y'all. We're going to start with the one from Antonio Visero's Instagram page. Again, I'm learning this with you. I just... that's probably a mistake. I just uploaded this before I started the stream, so... I just opened the screen to this, so it's... These don't look right. This together, guys, so I'm going to work on this. Just, you know, be patient with me. I'm going to learn this as well as you guys, so if you want to follow along, practice with it. Again, I do have it available in the description or in the chat section, so What's up, my man? We're working on a new song from a new lick of the week from Antonio Visario. It's in the chat section of the video if you want to check that out, man. If you guys haven't done so already, as I said before, if you could like and comment, subscribe to the channel, that's very helpful, guys. At least comment. I appreciate all your comments. Thank you so much for being here. Even if you can just stop by, I always love it when you guys are able to stop by. I know that, like I said before a few minutes ago, it would be ludicrous for me to anticipate or for me to expect people to be here every single day. I hope that you will, or at least try to be here, even if it's only for a few minutes. But at the very least, I hope that I'm inspiring you to practice on your own time. But if you can be here, thank you so much for being here, my guy. I appreciate you. I'll just write this in the chat section. I don't know if you guys can hear me, so I'm just gonna write this in the chat section. What's up, my man? Yee. Let's get right to it, guys. Let me see if I can do this. I got to toggle back to the other page because I cannot see this. Again, this is a new one. This is a new lick of the week, so obviously I'm struggling with it because I just opened it before I got onto the stream. Let me just hear it again so if I can hear it because it sounds a little weird at the end. Said he has it written 8 to 11, but it's not 8 to 11, it's 9 to 12. So it sounds like this. He wrote it wrong, and I can say that because I'm looking at the tabs and I'm watching his hands. Anyway, this is what it sounds like. It should sound like this. He has it here, but it should be from 7. That's how the ending is supposed to sound, but it's written like this. So last two notes are fine, so it's 9 to the 9 on the G string, but that's not what it is. He wrote it wrong, so it's not the 8, 7 to 8 glissando. It's a glissando from the 7 to the 9, or to the 8 to the 9. Then 12, then 9, 9, okay? So it should look like this. I'm reasonably impressed with myself because this never happens when I get to correct people. Finally, for once, the student becomes the master. There it is. I love it when I fucking rock a riff, dude. It's awesome. Awesome. That's all the time I'm going to have for that particular riff today, but I've got it. I've understand it. I saw where he made the mistake again, which is cool because I never get to correct people's mistakes. It's 9 times out of 10 other people correcting me. So hooray for me. Mellow Days Music, same song. And the reason why I'm practicing this on the live stream is because I need to get this done this week. But as I said before, the reason why I've been struggling trying to get some of this stuff done is because I'm currently, this doesn't matter to anybody, but in case you wanted to know, I'm in the process of taking a test because my license, the license that I have from the States doesn't qualify for driving a car here, and for my job, not one of the requirements, but in Europe, it is important to have a permit whether you live in the city or not to drive, just because it's advantageous when you add that to your resume. So I'm doing this because I'm not paying for the courses. They were actually given to me for free by my job. So I'm working on courses to get my license, and I have that test coming up this week. Hopefully I'll do well in it, but that's why it's been taking me a little bit longer. Not that it matters for those of you who care. I'm working on that. It's good to see you guys. Anyway, I'm going to play through this twice again. We're gonna rock that riff a little bit. I'm gonna rock this riff a little bit for about like 2-3 minutes or so, and then we're gonna move on to something. We're gonna move on to the ABC Polyphia riff. You know what? Today, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna start working on the which riff is that? The Joe Satriani Midnight riff. So that's the one I need to work on because I would like to have that one finished by the end of the month if possible. Today's the end of the month. It's in a couple days, so. Hey, what's up, my man? How you doing? Now that we finished with that one, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the metronome because we do not need it for the next section. And as I said before, I'm going to start working on the, I was going to work on the ABC Polyphia riff today, but as I've said, as the week is coming to an end, or the month is coming to an end, And I would really like to post the Joe Satriani song. I was going to try to post the ABC Polyphia riff, but it's not ready, and I'm not going to post shit content if it's not going to be good. I want people to see. Like, if I was going to post something that wasn't good, I would say, oh, day 5 or test 345 or whatever it is. I would do that. But again, like, I just want to post stuff that's going to be show people what we're capable of doing at this level. I'm clearly not capable of finishing a Tim Henson riff at this point. So shout out you, and I'm gonna keep working on this Joe Satriani riff. So, and this is one I'm hoping to post at the end of the month. I have just a section in the middle section, which isn't very hard. It's like it's not hard. I just don't have it memorized, and that's the issue that I'm having right now. But so the song goes a little something like this. And then there's this tapping part that happens in the middle that's like. And then there's the part after that that I'm not really familiar with. But that's what I'm working on, and I'm just going to continue to work on the ending because the ending is really weird. And the problem is the song isn't a hard song to play, like playing-wise. It's not about the playing. It's about the emotion you put into it. It's about understanding dynamics, and that is a very technical process. Any classical musician will tell you that. It's not about you playing notes. It's about the feeling you breathe into the notes. That's what makes it hard. The ending goes a little something like this. That's how that song goes. Oh, man. Is guitar ever used to do... I'm not sure I understand the second part of the question, is what type of thing do you play in a symphony? Well, it depends on what kind of instrument you play. Mostly brass, woodwind, percussive instruments like xylophones, marimbas. I play bass clarinets, double reed woodwind instruments. It depends. I've seen guitars play in orchestras. I've heard whole drum kits played in orchestras. It just depends on what you're trying to do. Most orchestras are just strings and wind instruments, brass, and percussion. Is guitar ever used, or do you play instruments? Yeah, I've seen all things. And they can have classical guitars in symphonies. They usually use a classical guitar, and it'll usually be a classical guitar that's being accompanied by a symphony. They don't... I want to hold my tongue on that because I'm not sure. to answer that question. I'm not 100% sure. I know that they'll use a classical guitar when they're using accompaniments. You get 100 for that question, dog. It's a dope question. It just depends. But brass instruments, basically trumpets, trombones, tubas, baritones. You're talking about woodwind instruments like flutes, piccolos. Let's see, what would be double reed instruments like an oboe is classical. Is a class when you use what's another type of oboe? An English horn. An English horn is a type of oboe. It's a double reed instrument. Bassoon, double reed instrument, expensive as hell. What else would you use in an orchestra? You know, violins, violas, cellos, things of that nature. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you can, but 9 times out of 10, if there's a guitar playing, it's a classical guitarist, you know, he'll sit his guitar upright like this. It'll be a wooden guitar, like a guitar with nylon strings. It'll be played upright, and, you know, they'll have their foot up and they'll play like, ding, 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 and, but usually the guitar being accompanied by a symphony. But I have heard classical guitars being played, you know, they have first, second, and third chair guitar players who will play in orchestras. So it does happen. It just depends on whatever the conductor is trying to do, or sometimes the conductor is also the composer, or sometimes the conductor is trying to interpret different pieces of music and will make additions to that piece of music. It just depends. Sometimes it fits the part, sometimes it doesn't. And authorization when it comes to changing parts in the classical music world, I don't understand that shit at all. That's even more complicated than doing a cover song from a band like Green Day. Okay? That's even harder. The authorization process that goes into it, I don't know. It's too much for my brain. It's too much. Too much for my brain, guys. 100s for you. I've got to get right into the backing track section where I do the solos, okay? Because I got to finish up this live stream. I've been on here almost 2 hours. As I've said, the week of, not this week, not next week, but the following week, there are going to be some changes time-wise to the schedule. I hope that you guys will be able to be here for this stuff. I can't promise I'll be here every single time or every single day at the same time. I'm going to give you basically a window of about an hour as to when I'm going to be there. I'm going to start later on this week, starting earlier in the morning, so that you guys can have there's not going to be too much of a delay. I'll get that figured out, guys. I'm going to get right started with these backing tracks. Again, we're doing the backing tracks in G major today, obviously, because we started the G major, the F sharp, G flat, and the G major chords, or G major chords and G major scales. So it only makes sense. It is, as they've written in the Gettysburg Address, it is only fitting and proper that we should do so. Yeah. So I don't need to click on that. We're going to work on this again. These videos are posted into the playlist section of my channel. Some of them should be. So this is G, C, E minor, and then D. So let's say G straight here. C. end of that one. I saw a couple messages. I'm going to try to read through them real quick so I can see what y'all have been writing and shit. Let me see if I can turn this off. Live stream. Love these comments, man. You get hundreds for today, dog. Awesome. Let's see what's okay. I see it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. It's so helpful. The stuff that and the comments have always been really positive. I guess if you guys have any feedback, please don't hesitate to write it. I'm trying to make this channel as best as I can every single day. Obviously, I'll try to make small little changes every single day to build this into something great. Some of the changes I haven't made so far were some of the changes that I haven't made. I haven't added a lot of the music that I want to add because I haven't been doing it because I've been working on other things. But it's important that I get that stuff done. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us today, man. I'm almost finished with the stream. I've got one more backing track I'm going to play against. If you want to sit here and judge me and tell me if I'm doing good or bad, that'd be great. If you could, thank you for stopping by. If you could go ahead and like and comment or subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. But liking the video, just giving it is something as simple as a thumbs up, is really helpful, dude. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. So let me get right into this last part of the video, guys, and we'll get it finished up here. But again, as I said, tomorrow we'll talk about the earlier start time, and we'll figure out how that works into everything. And again, I do put these videos up for replay. The goal is obviously to make some of these practice sessions to a point where there are 24-hour live stream going on, so that at some points when you can't make it to the sessions, that there will be a page or a place where you can click on the videos and watch them and work on them in real time. And it's my hope that you guys feel motivated to do this stuff as well. There are no tabs. Oh, there are a few tabs open. If you're talking about tablature, I'm not sure. But if you're talking about if it's still being a little laggy, it has been a little laggy. It's something I'm still working on, still trying to fix. It just has to do with some of the OBS, the way that I'm using the OBS software. I haven't 100% figured it out yet. But that, again, this is going to take time to figure out. This is why I don't add 15 different things to the channel at the same time, because there is no way I would be able to figure out. It'd be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. If I have too many things up, or if I'm making too many changes all at once, I'll never be able to figure out where they're coming from. So thank you again for the likes and the comments and the subscriptions, guys. I really appreciate it. It's very helpful. Or the subs, not subscriptions, because I don't have a subscription-based channel yet. These backing tracks, again, we're in G major, or G, D, E minor, and C. So this changes just a little bit. So we're going to start with G. I don't know why that went down. And then the next one was C. There we go. So G. Then D. E minor. C. Ended unexpectedly and not as great as I would want it to have ended. In any case, I'm gonna hit the pause button on this before I had. Okay, nobody cares about your Tai Chi journey, bro. That is just a commercial, so my bad. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Again, as I've said before, in case it wasn't clear before, this week I'm going to try to stream cross-platformationally. I'm told that there might be some lagginess going on with the channel. If there is, please let me know so I can make those fixes, or I can try to make those changes as quickly as I possibly can. I'm going to try to work on that a little bit this week so that we can get cross-platformational. I'm going to go on Twitter, or Twitch, obviously, Twitch and YouTube, and those will be the two platforms I will be streaming on predominantly. I just want to say thank you for those of you who were able to be here. For those of you who were just able to stop by, again, thank you for stopping by. This is the end of my stream. I'm going to go over my spiel real quick for those of you who've never joined the channel before, so that you can understand what it is that I'm trying to do here. First of all, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. First of all, the live stream, obviously, is about 3 things. Or about, well, technically, the live stream is about 2 things, but the channel is about 4 things. So out of those 4 things, the 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts. The first part is the practice session, where I practice and you practice, and we practice together. We give each other advice, other information on different influencers that can help us get to the next level of guitar playing, which would be the advanced for us, because we're intermediate guitar players, and the goal is to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. So if that sounds good or interesting to you, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The practice session will include warm-ups, scales, chords, chord progressions, different chords and voicings. We will be discussing different finger patterns, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as licks of the week and cover songs that I will be using to promote the channel from the standpoint of being able to post these videos and have them used for promotional uses, where people can see basically our skill set level on this channel. Secondly, the improvisational section is about the channel, at least on the live stream, it would just be me improving, because I don't have like a split screen, what do you call that? Like a sort of Zoom situation where I have 15 different screens, and I can unmute you and say, okay, let's hear what you got to do. Let's hear what you got to do every 16 bars or so, or 16 measures or so. Because of that, I'm going to be the only person that's going to be improving on the channel, so it gives you the opportunity to sit on your throne of judgment and use what we've learned to discuss what I've done good or what I've done bad, or things that I could do better. You can also give me suggestions on different influencers so that we can get better. It's my hope at a certain point that you will be able to, or confident enough to where you are recording your own progress as an improvisational player so that you can upload what you've done. We can talk about what you've done. We can talk about what I've done on the channel, obviously with your permission. So you upload it to YouTube and send me the link, obviously with your permission. I'll show it on the channel, spend just a little time talking about what you've done, how you've attacked the fretboard, how I attacked the fretboard, different influencers that can help us get to the next level, and what we can do just collectively as a whole. And both of those things, at least for the channel, are in service to the third thing, which is really what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X, guys. That's what it's about. It's about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X and putting that together and using my understanding of guitar and my understanding of music theory to create the best music I possibly can. Now, 100% of the music I will be uploading will be music that will help me get better. So I'll be singing and songwriting, and I'll be writing guitar parts, and I'll be writing drum parts and synthesizer parts and things of that nature to create the best music I can. Now, 90% of the music that I'll be posting will be music for myself that I'm creating for myself in my own personal projects. The other 10% will be split into two parts: music I create for other individual artists or artists that are trying to use music that I've already uploaded, as well as the other 5%, which will be done for musical scores that I'm creating for people who work in the short film industry. And lastly, the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel, or I don't get as many people watching the channel in real time, or I don't get enough comments or enough things in the chat section. This channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that, again, sounds good to you, please go ahead and like and comment and subscribe to the channel. It is free to you. The part that isn't free is this next part. Again, it is free because you have the choice to do it or not. It is helpful to the channel. Because I am not with the Amazon affiliate program, nor am I with the YouTube partnership program, both I am not with for lack of subscribers, I ask people to donate to the channel if they can. I have a Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is not only available in the description of every single video, it is also available in the chat section as I posted it today recently, or as I post every single day and I have been for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can donate as little as €1 to the channel if you'd like. Again, it's not a requirement. It is helpful to the channel, and if you'd like to do so, I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, thank you for doing that. Thank you for at least considering it. And the second thing is an indirect way to help with the channel, and that way is through cryptocurrency. Now, how does that help? First of all, I'm not a financial expert. This isn't financial advice. This is a cryptocurrency channel, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I figure I like trading cryptocurrency as I do it every single day, and I figure maybe you guys might too. And the way that it helps out with the channel, at the very least during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory, in which I'm currently sitting, is the way it helps out with the channel is that when you purchase cryptocurrency using my referral links, obviously when you sign up for the websites using my referral links, it's at no cost to you. But in the event that you decide to spend over $50, there will be perks. Whatever perks that they offer you, they will in turn offer me. When I say they, I'm talking about those particular platforms. I'm talking about eToro. I'm talking about Binance. I'm talking about Bitpanda. And I'm talking about Coinbase. When you use my referral links to sign up for any of those accounts, you will be offered perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of which you get if you signed up alone. They want people like me, older clients, to get new clients in the door. It costs them less in advertiser-driven revenue, and they give us both an opportunity to get more perks. So if they offer you $20 cash back, they will in turn offer me $20 cash back. If they offer you $100 off of trading fees, they'll offer me $100 off of trading fees. But because I'm using every one of my, I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, up to $100 to reinvest back in the channel next year on January 1st, 2026, which is the day I'll be announcing how much I've made. That's how it helps out with the channel. And lastly, if you decide that you want to help out with the channel that way, you can. But if you decide you don't want to do that, the freest way to help out with the channel, excuse me, is by subscribing to me across all platforms. Like I said before, I'm currently available on TikTok, on Twitch, on Facebook, and on Instagram outside of YouTube. Subscribing to me across those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for joining me on the channel today. I hope that you will continue to join me tomorrow, the day after, and the day after that, as I continue to progress as a guitar player and as a musician, as a producer and songwriter, singer-songwriter, whatever. And I hope that any of the stuff that I do is not only inspirational to you, but it's very helpful to you in some kind of way, whether it's just inspiring you to pick up your guitar, or whether I'm inspiring you to write music to the instrumental tracks that I'm posting. Whatever the case may be, I hope that everything that I do inspires you to the point where you want to recommend this channel to other people. And if not, I hope that you will give me comments and maybe some pointers on how I can do to get better. Again, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, guys. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And I'm going to build this channel every single day of my life. And I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you, mate. Happy Monday. Okay, bye. Happy Monday.